Hi everyone. So my name is Jewel. I'm with the VR XR Lab at Bellevue College, and today we are here to interview our Global Game Jam champions. If you can introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm currently attending Bellevue College and pursuing my associates in digital media arts with a track in 3D art.
Hi, my name is Radhika and I'm pursuing associate's degree in DMA and same as her 3D art.
Hi, I'm Leia. I'm also in the same DMA and yeah.
Hi, my name is Lucy and I'm doing the same as girls, they said.
Okay, so we can start. Tell us a little bit about Dirty Bubbles AR. How does it work? Where did you get the idea from? How did you connect it to the theme with Global Game Jams, which is just bubbles?
So the theme of the Global Game Jam, like you said, was bubbles. And so when they announced the game, I thought it would be cool to make a water-themed game. And the game jam was right after we had a lesson on the development tool Bellevue, which is used to just create a more simple way of creating games in AR. And so right after this class that I had, me and Lucy are in the XR development class. So both of us have learned about Bellevue. And so after the class, we were all in the game jam, and I thought that it would be a great idea to use AR, to use this new tool to create a game. So I brought it up with the girls because we're all in the same 3D modeling class as well, and I needed 3D modelers to make the game. So I don't know if you guys want to explain how we came up with the game itself.
I think it was she came with the proposal of making this water game, and we start like building it slowly, and everyone was like adding little things on the idea, and it grew to something really nice.
It worked out very well with each other.
Yeah, so it sounds like you guys were pretty new with Bellevue. Was it pretty hard to like learn that and start? Because it sounds like you guys did really well with
I think these both two did really great job because we did not take any XR lab classes.
Oh, I see.
So they were very confident and we really believed in them, and we both did like creating 3D assets for them. But yeah, it was fun to watch and learn new Bellevue tools. So yeah, it was really nice.
I have to say that it was most of the Sophia who work in the Bellevue. What my contribution to that only was that I little know how the software works. So I just tried to help to figure out the ways how to simplify things, because we had very limited resources. Like the Bellevue itself, it's not a big software. And also the time, like only the weekend, we basically started Friday 7 p.m. and we should finish at Sunday
noon,
3 p.m. So it was basically 2 days, I would say. So we three did the 3D arts and 2D. Actually, Sophia did some 2D too, the background and all her blueprints and everything she did in Bellevue, because if we would do more people, probably it would not work or crash.
A bit too much.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you mentioned that you only had like a short amount of time to create this game. Is there any more like other challenges that you had to deal with for this Global Game Jam event?
I think all of us were like trying to learn new things and add more things to the things that we already know, because we had like this ambitious project. Like it was like it needed to be little, but we always wanted to add a little more. So we were trying to support each other to do as much as we could with the time that we had.
Yeah, like knowing, I guess, your like limitations, especially with the time limit that you had. Yeah. So you won a VIP tour of Wizards of the Coast. Are you guys excited about that? What are you looking forward to with that event?
Yeah, we are super excited. Like I'm like counting days when we'll be going there. And yeah.
When are you guys going?
March 1st.
Yeah.
March
Oh,
1st.
nice. Okay, that will be fun. Questions. Yes. So, if you could create any VR or AR game with unlimited resources, like, do you have anything that you want to create?
I personally would create a language learning game in VR. So I would need unlimited resources because I would want to use AI for the people or the NPCs that you can interact with. And so you'd just kind of be exploring the world and like talking to people, and they would you'd have to talk to them in a correct like way so that they would understand in a foreign language, and then they would talk back with you and converse. Because the hardest part about language learning is finding someone you can practice with.
So any shout outs to teammates, mentors, or instructors that helped you guys throughout this along the way with the Global Game Jam?
I think the biggest help during the game jam itself was from Jack Trotter.
Yeah, he was there all the time with us.
Actually our classmate, but he's really talented and he's crazy.
Really.
Moral support.
Yeah.
That's great.
Other one why we did
Maria.
what we did, like
Maria.
it's our professor in XR class who introduced us to Bezi, and Professor Neho, Rene Neho, she's teaching us 3D. So and she kind of invited us and for the game jam.
Do you have any advice for any other like team that wants to join Global Game Jam next year?
Just do it. There's nothing stopping you. Nothing's holding you back. Just do it. No matter what happens, you will always gain something from it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And also unexpected can happen. We didn't expect that we will win. First time we actually didn't join the game jam at all before.
Like, how do you think the VIP tour of Wizards of the Coast will impact you guys? Or like, are you like, what does winning the game, the grand prize mean to you, the team?
I think it shows a lot of the long way we had come from knowing zero to actually build like a team. And it's like, wait a minute, I actually know how to do this. Or like, oh, I know who to ask to like solve this problem. Or like, I could see how our confidence in the whole like creating just like became a thing.
Yeah, I think we will make new connections that will help us grow more. And
I think also just going to the game studio, I don't know if you ever been, but see actually the space where they are creating games, and they are kind of very famous, some of the games. Like, it's crazy for me. Like,
last question. What was your reaction when you found out that you won the grand prize?
We were shocked. We are keep rewinding to those moments where we heard our group won, and we're like not sure that was us. We're like sitting right there, and professor will like, come, that's you guys. And
I remember we were everybody clapping to the table. And like they told us name, and like we were still clapping, like, who's going?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
we just stood there like
didn't realize that it was your team.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your team's name? Can you explain how you come up with that team's name for you guys?
So we made a game. Our game was going to be a story about how you're an underwater scuba diver and how you are searching the ocean floor for trash, and you are sorting it into the correct bins. That was the objective of the game before your oxygen tank ran out. So that was the idea we were going for at the beginning. And so when when they asked us what our team name was, we were like, underwater, lobster.
Something.
Something underwater. So I just blurted out, Team Lobster. And then they were fine with it somehow. And so we just kind of stuck with it, and we're still kind of using the name even in our like private group chats now.
Oh,
It really stuck with us.
Yeah, you have to keep it now. Yeah. All right. Once again, my name is Jewel. From the VR XR Lab, and we are joined today with Lobster, their team's name for Global Game Jam Champions. You want to introduce yourself again?
Yes, I'm Sophia Gonzalez. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Radhika. Thank you so much.
Hi, Leia Gavez. Thank you.
Hi, Lucy. Thank you for having us.